LeeAnn. Um, we've been together, married 31 years, together, what, 33? You want to tell them the background? We met in a restaurant, and I was actually flirting with his friend. He got his friend's phone number, and when I called the friend, he wasn't home, but he was. It was his roommate, and the rest is history. So,
Rino, and I'm in auto sales, and been doing it for pretty much most of my life, since I was in college. I started there trying to work my way through school and trying to pay through school, and I never left the industry pretty much. Sometimes you get focused on, doing what you got to do for work and all that, and then you forget, you don't stop and smell the roses sometimes. But it's tough to try to balance everything, and trying to keep a career, and then trying to make sure that you also are attentive to your loved ones sometimes.
every single day before he leaves work, we say, I love you, but it's like, after you say it, it's just like, it's you just say it, I love you, you know what I mean? And then it's just words, but, he needs to know that how much I love him and how much, like, the girls and I appreciate him, because he does work really hard for us, long hours, and he doesn't let us want for anything that we want we could have, and so he needs to know how deeply we appreciate all of that. Like, so I mean, yeah, me saying I love him, but he needs to know that it's deeper than just the words, So yeah, it's definitely that I would tell him how much that we appreciate, because he doesn't even let us know if there's stress that may happen, like that I don't even know about it. Like, I just go about my day, So that's what I appreciate that, because I don't handle stress well. So, he just lets me take care of even though my daughters are adults now, but he just lets me do me and do the house and do what I need to do, and I just, live in my happy world, in my happy life. So,
I mean, after so many years, you know, it's not like you don't, but you get into that comfortable zone that, you know, you kind of you just, I wouldn't have been with you for that many years if I didn't. So you just get into that comfortable zone, and it's just like sometimes like driving to work. You've done it so often, the same roads, and then when you get to work, it's just, how did I get here? I don't even remember driving here. So you get into that cruise control type of mode, but it doesn't mean you don't. It just means you've become comfortable with each other, and and you just know. I guess. I mean, when you're first dating or stuff like that, I guess you need that reassurance that you still do, but after you've been around so many years together, you just it's a natural. Yes.
yeah, it's the same. Like, I do things for him, because I love him. Like, like just little things, like I cook his favorite dinners because I love him. And there's things I don't cook because I know he doesn't like them. Like, my daughter will want a certain meal. I'm like, well, Daddy doesn't like that, so I'm not going to make that. Or sometimes I make that for them and I make him a separate meal, because, so I'll make two different things, something for them and something for him. And I'll be like, well, you don't have to do that. I'm like, well, I know you don't like that, so I'm going to make you this. Or, I always think of him and them. But I just don't say, well, deal with it, because that's just not who I am. So I always, even their boyfriends who come to dinner, if they don't like something, I'll make them something separate too. So sometimes I'll make 3 different things. So, that's just what I do for people I love. And so I don't necessarily have to say it all the time, so I express it in different ways. I love you so much, how hard you work, and how much you do for us.
I love you because you've been a great mother, a great wife, and you took care of my kids, and I can't ask for anything more.
31 years of marriage, children, and a lifetime of experiences and memories to share. Rino and LeeAnn have traditional but functional roles in their household, and they make it work for everyone. The one consistent characteristic I found truly consistent between both of their statements is giving and doing for one another. Rino works hard for his family and is happy to do it as long as it means that his family's needs and wants are met. LeeAnn works to make sure everyone is happy, comforted, and well taken care of, especially with food. Acts of service is the primary expression of love in the household, and it works to make everyone happy. I'm sure you noticed LeeAnn's face absolutely light up when Rino mentioned that sometimes he just gets busy and forgets to stop and smell the roses sometimes. Affirming words obviously mean a lot to LeeAnn, and it was really cool to watch her reaction after Rino made that mention of stopping to smell the roses. I also interviewed Rino and LeeAnn's two daughters, Christina and Gianna. At several points, I just kept noticing what the girls were saying about love that their parents had literally just stated only minutes before they had sat down for their own interview. What's funny about it is that they were sitting too far away during their parents' interview to overhear what they were actually saying, and yet their expressions were very similar. You can see Christina and Gianna's interview right here. I think you'll really enjoy seeing the similarities between their interviews despite the generational gap. They truly are a close-knit family. Rino and LeeAnn, thank you for taking the time to allow me to observe and listen to what is most important to you, family. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is very important to the success of this channel. So if you liked what you saw and you'd like to see more videos like this one, please give it a thumbs up and maybe leave a positive comment and positive words for LeeAnn and Rino in the comments below. Also, consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description where you can shop at my online apparel store, StylyLifeDesigns.com. Right now, I'm offering 15% off all of my warm hoodies until March 15th of 2022. Details are in the description below. You'll find warm hoodies, hats, t-shirts, and a varying array of colorful designs and themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Real people, real life, real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.